Chapter 5. Journey to Elysia. The team's arrival on Elysia was marked by a stark contrast to the technological hustle of Aurora. As their shuttle descended, they were welcomed by the rich vegetation, towering forests, and serene, crystal-clear lakes that defined the planet's landscape. Elysia was a world steeped in spiritual energy, its people deeply connected to the natural world. Liora, feeling the familiarity of her home planet, took a deep breath, absorbing the tranquil energy around her.
Welcome to Elysia,
She said, a hint of pride in her voice.
This is where the physical and spiritual realms intersect. It's the perfect place to find the answers we seek.
Elysia looked around, her military training alert for any potential threats, even in such a serene setting.
Where do we begin?
Liora led them through a dense forest path, the air filled with the sounds of exotic birds and the rustle of leaves.
There's a sacred site nearby, a nexus of energy where the veil between worlds is thin. If we're going to connect with the echoes past, it'll be there.
Kai, ever the researcher, was distrustful and yet charmed.
How would you propose we track down this nexus?
Liora grinned, her eyes gleaming with a delicate light.
I can feel it. Follow me.
As they walked, Liora's connection to the planet became more apparent. She seemed to glide through the forest, her movements in sync with the natural rhythm of Elysia. The team followed her lead, experiencing a sense of calm that contrasted sharply with the tension of their previous encounters. Eventually, they arrived at a clearing, where a circle of ancient stones stood tall, covered in intricate carvings. Liora approached the stones reverently.
This is it, the heart of Elysia.
Kai began setting up his equipment, eager to measure the energy emanating from the site.
These readings are off the charts. There's certainly something here.
Elysia stood guard, her eyes scanning the surroundings.
Remain alert. We don't have any idea what might encounter.
As Kai analyzed the energy patterns, Liora knelt beside one of the stones, her hands gently tracing the carvings. She closed her eyes, reaching out with her empathic abilities. The air around them shimmered, and a soft hum filled the clearing. Suddenly, images began to form in Liora's mind, visions of a great civilization, its people thriving under the guidance of a powerful guardian. She saw the echo, not as a vengeful spirit, but as a protector, its energy pure and strong. But then came the fall, a cataclysmic event, betrayal, and the shattering of the echo into fragmented pieces. Liora gasped, her eyes snapping open.
I saw it. The echo was a guardian, a protector of an ancient civilization. But something happened, an event that tore it apart.
Kai looked up from his data, his eyes wide with realization.
The energy readings support that. There was a massive surge of energy at some point in the past, enough to shatter even the strongest of beings.
Elysia's jaw tightened.
If we can find out what caused that event, we might be able to help the echo find peace.
As they continued to explore the site, they discovered ancient artifacts, tablets inscribed with symbols, relics of a long time ago. Liora's empathic connection helped them decipher the symbols, uncovering a story of an incredible conflict and a selling out that prompted the echo's fragmentation. Elysia's expression grew grim.
We need to find more clues. If there's a record of what caused the betrayal, it could be the key to stopping the echo.
The deeper they delved into the history, the more they realized the complexity of the echo's origins. They gathered around a holographic display in their temporary camp, piecing together the fragments of information. Kai pointed to a series of symbols on one of the tablets.
These indicate a schism within the civilization, a faction that sought to control the echo's power for their own ends. That could be the betrayal we're looking for.
Liora nodded, her face solemn.
The echo's pain stems from that betrayal. It was torn apart by those it trusted.
Elysia's eyes narrowed.
If we can find the descendants of that faction, they might hold the key to restoring the echo.
Just as they were beginning to form a plan, the ground beneath them trembled. The air grew cold, and an eerie silence fell over the camp. The echo had returned, more powerful and desperate than before. Ghostly apparitions materialized around them, their forms more solid and aggressive. The echo's presence was palpable, a force of raw emotion and energy. Elysia drew her weapon, but Liora stepped forward, her hands raised in a gesture of peace.
Wait, let me try to reach it.
The echo roared, its energy crackling through the air. Liora closed her eyes, focusing all her empathic abilities on the tortured spirit. She reached out with her mind, projecting thoughts of understanding and compassion. The echo's energy wavered, its aggression faltering. Images flashed in Leora's mind, scenes of the betrayal, the shattering of the echo, and its endless search for wholeness. Elara watched, her grip on her weapon tightening.
Liora, be careful.
Leora's voice was strained but determined.
It's in pain. It wants to be whole again.
Kai, capturing the data with his scanner, spoke urgently.
We need to stabilize the energy field. If we can contain it, we might be able to communicate with the echo.
Elara nodded.
Do it. We need to buy Liora time.
Working quickly, Kai adjusted his equipment, creating a containment field around the echo. The ghostly apparitions flickered, their forms stabilizing within the field. Liora continued her empathic connection, her voice soothing.
We're here to help you. Let us understand your pain.
The echo's energy began to calm, the aggression fading. It seemed to recognize their intent, its form becoming more coherent. Elara lowered her weapon, her eyes meeting Leora's.
What do we do now?
Liora took a deep breath, her connection to the echo unwavering.
We find the descendants of those who betrayed it. They hold the key to healing the echo's pain.
Kai nodded, his eyes filled with determination.
We're on the right track. We just need to keep digging.